All right, guys, welcome back. And we're going to do some quick gets today. So, what's quick gets? It's just a quick pickups video to show you guys a couple things I might have got over the past week. Nothing all drawn out or anything. This one might take a little bit longer because we got to open some stuff, but just some quick things that I picked up and want to get out the way so I can get them on the shelf. So, let's get into them. So, like I said, we have some stuff to open here because GameStop had a buy two, get one free on some PS4 games. And I wanted to get some, and mine just didn't have any in stock here locally. So we had some packages come in from GameStop. Let's see if the GameStop curse has struck and we get no complete box copies, or we get a bunch of generic cases, or what. So I got 6 games in here. Let's see how we did. All right, I got our first 2 cracked open here, and this is our first one. I tried to get some JRPGs I needed on the PS4 and a couple other games. So let's see how it turns out. First one right off the bat. Sakura Wars PS4. Look, they have an insert in the game, but the generic case. And this was literally the last game I put in there to make it like get the buy two, get one free for 2 of them. So bad luck on the first one. All right, so package number 2 here. Boom, we actually got a complete copy there. Persona 5 Royal War Complete. I don't know if it comes with anything as an insert, but there you go. Persona 5 Royale, I'm not the biggest Persona fan, but this one received rave reviews, and you know, I should give it a try. And for 15 bucks, why not? And now's a great time to get PS4 stuff before they jump all up in price. So buy 2, get 1 free for PS4. Couldn't hit had a better time. Let's get our third and final one open here. This one should have 4 games in it, so cross our fingers. All right, so first one coming out is another generic, and it tells us Asteria. How does this happen with PS4? Out of all the games I got it, I really wanted my Tales games to be complete. So another unfortunate. All right. I actually see a case. Last Guardian. And you guys, every disc is like loose out of it's all popped out its holder. And Last Guardian is a game that I actually already had, but for some reason I must have traded it in because it was not in the collection anymore. So definitely need to put it back. And I hear there's an upgrade on the PS5 version now, increasing frame rate and stuff. So would love to go back through and play it again. Oh, this feels like another generic case. It's 2 generic cases. Oh my goodness. GameStop, you're killing me. Mad Max and the other Tales game. Man, this hurts. So, I thought for sure for PS4 stuff, this would have been easy. Easy to get complete in box copies of it. But count on GameStop to disappoint, where 4 out of the 6 did not come with at least case art. How does that happen with PS4 games? Who throws away the case for their PS4 game? It makes no sense. So, honestly, I'm probably just going to return the order. I'll try to just purchase these 2 alone. If you have your receipts here and stuff, you can always take them to your GameStops and get your money back. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I can't have, like, especially the Tales games, really wanted those, but it's the risk you take. So GameStop let me down on this one. All right, next pickup was from a Facebook deal, and this one had kind of like a language barrier. It was a headache of a deal. Like, it took a whole day to kind of work out just because this person replied to me like hours and hours later after stuff. So I thought it was going to be a scam. And even when I got to the pickup location, person was saying they were there. I wasn't finding them. They weren't finding me. But in the end, it all worked out, and I ended up picking up these 2 games for 15 bucks. Harvest Moon, More Friends of Mineral Town on the GBA, and Hamtaro, Ham Heartbreak. It was really interesting because I wanted to test them, obviously, before I got them. So I brought my Game Boy there to test it. And I was like, hey, you mind if we test it first? And she was like, oh, they work. You don't need to test them. Like, she didn't want to give them to me. It's like, here, I'll give you my Game Boy and you can put one in and test it. So she put Harvest Moon in and it ended up working. But then when I got home, or in my car, and tried to test the Hamtaro, it was not working. I came home, gave them a nice cleaning with some eraser and wiped it down with alcohol, and now even the Hamtaro works fine too. So both going in the collection. Really great pickup, really great deal, but a headache of a deal. Other thing I want to show off here is my protectors for my collector's editions on my Switches came in. So retro protection here. I'll take these out. I won't unbox it, but I'll try to put one in a sleeve and then show you guys results of it afterwards. All right, so we have it all on, and I'll go ahead and say, like, I like it for the most part. It fits great, it fits perfectly. The one thing that I don't like is a lot of the ones I have for my Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64 down here have like a little insert tab to keep the tops and the bottoms locked in. These are just sitting loose. So I don't know if over time they're eventually going to want to pop out of the top, but so far, I mean, it's going to do the job just fine. And people are wondering, why would you even get something like this? Well, for anyone else, if you have these on display, they can collect that layer of dust on the top and it's just annoying. So to preserve the box and just keep everything good to go, wanted to get the plastic for it. So yeah, I'm gonna get the rest boxed up. So really happy with it though. And last but not least, we'll try to fly through this one. My local buddy Garrett here, who sells me all his games, sold me his Artanelico collection. It was a series. He loves JRPGs, but when he tried the first one, he ended up thinking like, this isn't going to be for me. Do you want to buy just every game in the series now? This was months ago, and even I'm not into the alchemy and all that stuff. I was like, you know what? I'm not too interested in them either. You can just get rid of them. I'll pass on them. Months and months later, still no one had bought them, and I had watched some footage on Ryza, and I was like, you know what? Ryza looks interesting. And I contacted about, you know what? I'll just go ahead and buy them. So we did. So for 400 bucks, I bought all these. And mind you, all of these are sealed, brand new, still in the wrapper, except for 2 of them. Let's get into them. First, we got the PS3 entries here. Verona Plus. Latori? I don't know the names. Mariu. Aisha. Eska and Logi. Shali. And the one that's open here, Verona. So all these PS3 ones, I really have no interest in them. So I'm probably not going to keep these. The ones I really do want to hang on to, though, are some of the PS4 ones. And I'll show you those now. And this is the only PS4 one not sealed. It's GameStop new, so you know what that means. They opened it and gutted it. But Sophie. Then we got Sophie 2. Nelk and the Legendary Alchemist. Clyde and Suel. Of course, the ones I really want to get into, Ryza and Ryza 2. Also have Ryza 3 on the PS5. And last but not least, Lalua? I think that's how you say it. So, yeah. All these Atelier games, I hope I'm saying that right, on the PS4 and the PS3. I can't wait to dive into the Ryza one. So, I do want to keep some of these ones for the PS4. But yeah, the PS3 ones, I'm probably going to get rid of those. No real interest in them, but that is it. That is the quick picks done with. We shot through them. Hope you guys enjoyed. So stay tuned next week. Game room tour coming. I'll catch you in the next one.